roof suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Uh-oh. Oh no! Uh-oh. December 25th. Man, we should have played this one first last week. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Ah, boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick! The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Yeah, let's do that. Let's head on down to the fire department. They've got nothing else better to do. They're probably down there cooking up stuff and reading books and sleeping and stuff until the real fires, right? All right, have them spray you with a hose. That'll work. Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Oh no. Well, Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes! Yipes! Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We got bigger things to worry about than that. Oh, no, we got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? It's like going up to the wife, Mike, and going, "What? When, where, whom, why, and how?" That was her, though, but that's okay. I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. All right, really, do we need to go to Edgeworth? I mean, honestly, what do we owe Edgeworth? But do we owe Edgeworth a defense, at least? He can afford a good defense attorney. He doesn't need a spiky-haired screw-up like Phoenix Wright, who's luckily won 3 cases. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? What do you mean, what should we do? Get your ass on down to the detention center. Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. How are we right? There is such a thing as need somebody hiring us for the job. And do you honestly believe that Edgeworth is going to want to hire us compared to hiring Mr. Grossberg, who could probably has tons more experience and may be able to get him off without a circus? I don't know. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? No, not really. I mean, I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Okay, so honestly, here we go again. Would you like to see my defense attorney badge? You know, I think it's developing a nice luster. I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We got work to do. I suppose you're right. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. All right, yeah. Anything in our office that we need to look at first? No. Let's get to the detention center. The same guard. He does nothing but work, and he holds up the door every single case. All right, detention center. Go. December 25th, detention center. Detention center visitors room. Visitors room. I don't know why we're having a hard time talking. We probably just need to guzzle some water. We need someone to come in and say, Mel, why don't you freaking hydrate? All right, visitors room. Let's go. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah! No, it's her. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here? So you've come to laugh at the falling attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time. We can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's kind of right. He's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. All All right, well, once again, smile for the cameras. Okay, smile for the cameras. This is serious. We have to present, be professional. Come on. The same guard as the last time. This guard monitors the visitors room. He hasn't moved an inch since the entire game began. He's a real pro. Or maybe he's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room. I'd be real nervous if Edgeworth is in the room too. Edgeworth makes you nervous. Would you like to see my attorney badge? Take that! Your attorney badge? Edgeworth! Let me defend you! Ha! I'm dead. Put the noose around my neck right away. I'm dead. Hey, we've won 3 cases. We may be a junior attorney. Perhaps we are ignorant. Perhaps we've made mistakes in the past, but we always get our man off. Hopefully. That really sounded bad. Think of it in the court of law. That's what I meant by never mind. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never! What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Why would he not want me? Well, besides the fact that I'm junior wet behind the ears and only won 3 trials. But that's a success streak. That's 3 in a row. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're going to help you, that's what! Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous! Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you, Nick. Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, right? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices and the courthouses. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Well, think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know. But I don't want your help, okay? Huh? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But, Nick... Okay, so the thing is that Edgeworth does not want us. And I've already pointed out all the facts. This is a murder trial, not that the other ones weren't. But he's not wrong in that he said our luck will probably run out sometime. There may be another reason why Edgeworth, he seems kind of sensitive toward us, but he was willing to take us down, and he was willing to lie, or as I mentioned, perjure, or not reveal evidence. We'll see. But first of all, let's go to Gourd Lake entrance. December 25th, Gourd Lake entrance. This is where it happened. Yes. Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of the park. I could see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Yeah, I'm not so sure he's our biggest fan either. Okay. Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up. Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. All right, Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Aha! Or ah! Eek! Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts. How does he not know who the hell I am? I've been in court. I've had 3 cases involving him, and I've been in court each time. Okay, fine. You're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yeah. Yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. So ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. All right, so we can examine or we can talk. I always like to examine first, just in case there's some clue. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This is a place full of families picnicking on the weekend. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I noticed because Medicine Hat told me that I'm now getting it right and saying it more correctly than I was in the last 2 games. All right. Garbage can, a light, trees, woods. I feel the winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. It is December 25th. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I hate winter. I'm probably like the most, I really can't stand winter person you could ever meet. I hate the snow. I hate ice. I don't like the cold. The only thing pretty about winter once in a while is the white on the ground, but I hate the winter. I hate the winter for the accidents. I only like, I mean, I love Christmas. I do like Christmas. So that, yes, I like autumn. But I'm more of a spring person. I prefer spring than anything. I always get more happy in the spring, especially late spring. Not winter, early spring, but late. It's getting warm. Plants are starting to blossom and grow. Spring. But winter to me is just, it's death. It's the kiss of death. It's the death of my plants. Nothing happens. And you like autumn. Autumn is pretty, but it reminds me that it's over. That all the plants I've grown, that everything, all the prettiness, all the brightness, all the warm weather is just about over. So I'm mixed on autumn as well. To me, when I get to autumn, I get a little more depressed. But by winter, and right now, with nothing to look forward to for the next 4 freaking months, it always is kind of depressing. One thing I know is, like, when I return to work on Monday, I will be back in the busiest month of work that I will ever have. Just like Mike just left the busiest month of work I will have the next, in January, all the rest of January, the busiest slamming month I will have all year long. And it's going to, and just like I saw it for myself last year, and I'm all that much stronger and better and quicker. And then they want to throw in performance evaluations in the middle of all that, and it's a chaotic mess. And I'm all I can do is like think to myself, I cannot wait to retire at this point. It's not right around the corner, but I can see the light shining in the end of the tunnel. Whereas a couple years ago, the light was small. Now the light's a lot larger. And I'm thinking to myself, I just got to make it through. Just got to, and I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I love my job. But I know what's coming in to what I'm driving into starting next week. And so, and then once that month is done and I can just hopefully come back down from the massive height, then there's really literally nothing to look forward to until the end of winter. And somewhere in like the end of April, it can still snow here. So May, and that specifically like right around the middle of May, it's such a tiny window, but it like gives me the hope of new life, the fresh smell of spring, and my favorite flowers are lilacs, and they only grow at that end of May. And they're only around for like 2 weeks. So it's almost like don't blink, because the lilacs will only grow that much.
Victory is mine. We thank thee, Lord, that in thy mercy. Come on, then. What? Have at you!
I'm pissed off that even in Colorado, I was snubbed and ghosted from employers. We live here. We know all about that. Chad knows all about that. It's one recruiter after the next. They don't have to, But Victory is Tooches. How is Victory Tooches? What, you did something, Tooch? Did you beat something?
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
It got me.
I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
But I do wait for that lilac season. So that is like that spring. And so with winter, it doesn't turn me into a poet. It just makes me want to get through it faster. And then I think about it. I will get there like in April and I'll think about Christmas was only 4 months away. Thank you for snowing snowballs at me. And thank you for using Stop Right There, Criminal Scum. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? And I'm sorry that ghosting is still going
Boobies, my kid! Boobies!
on. Boobies are there.
Booby jack, booby jack.
I don't know, but I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. So it's a little cold out there, December 24th, but I don't see a snow there. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. All right. Okay, I think it's time to talk to Detective Gumshoe. He's not happy because Edgeworth is his hero, so he's not happy to have his hero sitting in jail. What happened? Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No, what are we doing there? No.
What's the big idea? Don't stand there gawking, son. Speak up.
That's supposed to be you're doing it all wrong. No. Wow. Okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the, huh? Never mind. I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake.
What is your major malfunction, numbnut?
I played that one today, folks.
Mike Gates here. Ba-da-da-da. Have a great time. We're so glad to see ya. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Have a great day. Beep. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. What is Tooch's major malfunction? His major malfunction is he likes to torture himself. What are you torturing yourself with today there, Tooch? And man, me too. I'm resting this shoulder, getting ready for the big torture. If you haven't gotten Metroid, people, you guys are missing out on a very fun game. It's available for the Switch and the Switch 2. And no, I'm not being paid by Nintendo, but I call it like I see it. And when I like a game, when I think the graphics are there, when I think the action is there, when I think the amount of work on the game, and gosh knows they spent so long getting the game out, but it's damn good. So, buy it. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And you can get it for the Switch or the Switch 2. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How'd they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. It's too much money, Mike says. No, it's worth it. The amount of work, the details they put in, the technique, it is worth every penny somebody spends. I can't remember what I spent, but of course I bought it at a reduced price. But, and I don't know if the Switch version versus the Switch 2 version is different, but it's worth it. There was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. It's not worth it for me at the moment. He's got 17 games to get through. See, 17 games to my one doesn't equate very well. And I understand that. So sometime, you don't have to do it today. You don't have to do it even this year. But maybe sometime, just be on the lookout. This is actually a really good game. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. Huh. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even taken this investigation that seriously. Oh, no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Ah, so you owe the messenger. Now that is brutal. And Neo too, is nothing to squawk at, and both are frying my brain. I gotta tell you, the messenger for sure, I got to a point where I could not get past. And it's fun and it was great, but I just could not make the moves. And that might be what happens with Metroid, because it's equally just as exhausting to play. No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case, and both are frying Toose's brain. Not my brain. My brain has taken a walk a long time ago. Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. Yeah, the messenger is fun and fine to play, definitely. Your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. And my case said he'd have to play the messenger again. I suppose. No, it became really hard. It wasn't just me stopped playing it. It stopped playing it because it was difficult. I played it away from stream and tried to do it over and over and over again. And there was just a scene that I could not get past. Maybe you should play that for your January 1 stream, Mike. He's not talking to me because I'm streaming, but it's got to be you, Mike, and it's a violent nudge. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him in there. Oh, you should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying right, 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 over again, over and over. Huh. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. I kinda get why he doesn't want our help. But maybe it's something deeper, right? I don't know. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Whoop, whoop. Hey, AC White Raven, welcome in and happy fucking New Year to you as well. Mike said he was good. Thanks, Tooch. And yes, whoop on Mike's ass. Whooping Mike's ass. Mike's asking, what? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, and it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. Fine.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Be that way, Mike Cade. I did it for Tooch. So you gotta sit there and watch this lame ass streamer instead. I'm sorry.
Shall we play a game?
Yes, it was cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. It's weird, I'm watching you, but my internet isn't working right now. Why? What's wrong with your internet? What's not working? Whoops, not that one. Okay, so why is your internet now everything? What's going on with your internet? It's January 1. You're supposed to have internet. But your chat is working and you're chatting to me. Is it buffering and stuff? It doesn't show it. It won't let you open new tabs. Okay, or play online, but you're watching me. Look, bruh, I'm over here helping with dinner. Because we live with old people and we have to eat dinner at 4 p.m. like old fucks. Mike, why don't you tell us how you really feel? Okay, my dinner is a chuck roast and it is cooking in the in the crock pot, and it's going to go for another 3 hours before we're going to be able to eat ourselves. I mean, maybe 7 o'clock. But I understand what Mike is talking about, because when I have relatives come over who are older, they always want to eat early. They always want to go to the restaurant, like go by 5, you know? And I'm trying to look out for you, blood. Be right back. AC White Raven, be right back. So I gotta understand, AC. When you say the internet is not working, then how are you watching me? I mean, I know I'm special. No, not really. But I know that I'm okay. But how are you watching me, man? And I'm going back to the game. Overnight, it is Christmas Eve, after all. And yes, Mike said he's got you, Tooch, and he appreciates you, but he's trying to help cook his family dinner, and it is what it is. And it was, I just emphasized and added that, so yeah. It was Christmas Eve, after all. And still we're being thorough. And when the Gumshoe is doing the Doom eye waggle, we're still being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What do you get me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct, and they want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? I kind of want to see the autopsy report. Well, yes. I'm sure that Edgeworth was the shooter. He's got nothing to live for after being embarrassed in court 3 times in a row. You might think so. And you may be right. We're going to find out. Well, yes, do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get time, drop by the precinct. We could talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Obviously he isn't, as it's always Phoenix versus Edgeworth, but one can hope. Yeah, and I wasn't sure it was Edgeworth on the first case, but I'll have to go look at that again. Maybe it was Edgeworth. Maybe I beat him 3 times. Maybe he has nothing to live for, but why'd he shoot the other guy? It's not like Edgeworth is going on the rampage and he's suddenly like this criminal. So there's got to be some kind of motive or reason behind it. And that's what we're going to uncover. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. So, directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Mike is off today because today is New Year's Day, and that is one of the days that Mike gets off. So that's a yes, sir. Yes, sir. Or, maybe it's not. Or, no, maybe not that one. I thought it was 4. Is that not working? Why is that one not working?
That's the fact, Jack.
That's the fact, Jack. He's off today. And he's cooking. Mike, what are you cooking? So I was telling you about this amazing chuck roast. I cannot wait to eat it. I think it's going to be really good. Okay, so it was probably about 3 pounds. I took a big pan and a bunch of olive oil and